let's do a workout instead. All right, let's march. So as you're marching, you pick up your feet, you pull in the belly, you lift up the chest. We'll do a little swimming here to get those shoulders lubricated. Now let's see if we can do a little upward motion. So a little up. Modify where you need to, so maybe things aren't as large for you. If it doesn't feel right, maybe it'll get better with time. Swing your arms front and back. Hold your feet apart. So I'm just shifting weight from right foot to left foot as I bend those elbows. Push across, left arm. This is going to give you a little spinal rotation. Make it as little or as much as you want. So it can be this, or it could be this. We'll do some twisting a little later. Diagonal up, again, more work for the shoulders. Now I want you to push downward across the opposite leg. So notice what that does to involve your core, and that you're not rounding into this, that you're kind of hinging out. Put your hands one on each leg and let your knees bend. Now depending on how your knees are feeling, you might want a wider stance, which makes it a little more gentle. You might want a smaller bend, or you may be okay going with your knee over your ankle. And see from the side, I'm slightly pitched forward. Now I'm going to start lifting toes. Left toes up, right toes up. And then moving my hips. So I'm not letting my belly drag on the floor because that would be crazy. Let's hold your hips off to the right. So you feel the inner thigh of the left. Lean back a little more. Oh. For those who might want to take an arm up, I've got some support on that lower arm. Let's go the other way. Hips go over, this knee is bent, this leg will straighten, the toe can be down or up. Pushing the hips out, pulling the top shoulder back. You might want to reach the arm or not. As you stand up, we're going to do a little hula. Get our aloha spirit. So we massage the back. Let's go the other way. Nothing should hurt that we're doing today, but I would like to feel that I'm challenging you. Let's go down to the ankles. So if you need to steady yourself, grab a wall or counter and you can circle that ankle or begin to work on your balance. And we'll go the other side, circling the ankle the other way. And I'll go right into an active hamstring stretch. So I'm pushing the hips back and lifting the chest up. So that leg that I'm mostly standing on is a little bent. Now I'm going to go passive stretch. Hold the hips back, lean the chest forward, belly in, feel the back of that leg. Tighten your belly as you roll up and swap out the legs. So active or dynamic stretching, that means you move to that stretch, then come out of it. You go there, and then you come back. Press the hips back. And one more time, I'm going to hold. This is our passive stretching. So I'm not bouncing, I'm just kind of sinking, if you want to think of it that way. Tighten your belly and roll all the way up. So both knees are going to bend and I rock the pelvis. So dropping my tailbone, pulling the belly in, sticking the tailbone up. Yeah. Hold on. So this motion, put right foot slightly back. So I narrowed my stance but not to a tightrope. I'm on the ball of the back foot. I do that pelvic rock. I lift up the chest. I can make more of it by simply bending the front knee. I feel it more there. But if you wanted to, you could raise the arm of the leg behind you and lean inward. helps you get that, because we're going to do some knee lifting, and that makes the hip flexors strong. I'm going to make sure that they're also supple. Switch out your legs. So other foot goes back to the ball of the foot. Drop the tailbone, engage your abdominal wall, lift up the sternum, and then by bending that front knee a little more, you might feel this. Those who wanted the arm, that's necessary for some, not for others. So let's do a little wake up for the neck. You know, we get a little tight in the neck. We sleep in patterns. So as you're standing, turn your head from side to side. Notice how it's feeling. Go at whatever pace. I don't need you getting dizzy. Hold your head forward. Drop your ear to one shoulder. And when you're very tight here, what feels like is happening is the shoulders coming up to the ear. So if you need to go more slowly, that's okay. Now for the last one, take one of your hands, put it in the nape of your neck, so you're not going to crunch into your cervical spine. And you're going to lift your chin up or chest up, and then bow down the head. Once you know how that feels, you don't have to keep your hand there. You can just do this. I'm going to hold my head down. Do you feel those upper traps? Okay, let's stand up straight and start the pattern. It's step touch to the right, to the left. So I went to a concert at the library last night of Beatle music done in a jazz way. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But before it started, the guy behind me was whistling. You know, I can't whistle, so I admire people who can whistle. All right, this step touch is actually a step touch forward and a step touch back. Now that's if you have space. So right now you're finding that space, picking up your feet. Don't be complacent as you move those feet. On carpet especially, it's a little challenging. So I'm going to set the pattern of the first 3 steps, of which there are only 3. And then I'm going to add the arms in second. So, you know, a little bit later thinking. So this one's not too bad, right? Step touch, we got this one. Let's do a grapevine right and a grapevine left. So remember on the grapevines, and we did these on Tuesday, you step back rather than across. Don't step tight, just step back. You don't even have to cross. 1, 2, 3, tap on 4. It's march, 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 tap. Or if that's better, do a 2-step. This one's a little more risky. Either way, you're figuring out how much lateral space you have to work in. So you may need to just like be within one of my squares. So instead of tapping my toe, I'm going to lift that knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Again, don't worry about the hands. You want to do something with your hands, you just go ahead. I want you to get comfy with the feet. Pay attention to your breath. Now let's do 3 knees. 1, 2, other way. 3 knees. Go. Stay. Good. So we have an element of balance, right? So this is going to be in the pattern of 1 grapevine, 3 knees. So let's move on to the third and final part. Step forward, right foot. Step side, right foot. Step back, right foot. Step side. Do it again. Right foot goes front, side, back, side. Let's do the left foot. Pattern forward, side, back on the ball of the foot. One more time around with the left foot. It's a little baby lunge, little lateral lunge. Right foot again, forward, sideways, back ways, sideways. Repeat. So this is familiar, I'm sure, to most of you. Let's do the left foot. You see I'm getting a little lower. Getting a little lower. Back on the ball of the foot. Repeat left leg again. It's a front side back pattern. Right foot does step touch. Okay, so we have learned three parts, all of the lower body. I'll do it again. Feel free to just do the lower body. That's a safer option. I'm going to start adding some arms. Okay, if I didn't move forward, forward, and back, back, I could just stay side to side. Here's the arms. What? Up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Yeah, don't throw things at the TV. Up, down, down, up. Down, down. I'll probably flub it too. Down, down, up. So you can talk to yourself. I do all the time. So that down motion, put some demand on your core. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up. High, low, low, high. Now I'm just going to show you how making those legs stay low. Reaching high, reaching low, reaching low, reaching high. Leave your arms up on that last time when you go back. Whoops. See? It happens. How's it going? I'm wrapping my brain around this pattern with you. High, low, low, high. I feel my heart rate's going up a little because I'm sinking down when I pushed down last time. Grapevine. So you see what happened? My arms were up here. I just put them down. You can circle them around. So this is the grapevine 3 knees. Here it is. 1, 2, other side. 3 knees. Other side. So you can make those arms come down toward the leg. Then they drop down. Drop down. Circle around and hit your leg. I think that's what I wanted to do. We'll stay with this, let you give it a chance to process. Again, the arms are secondary. Drop the arms down. Pull them up to your leg that's coming up. We'll do 2 more. We'll go back to the beginning of this step touch. High, low, low, high. Here it is. Step, touch, step. What leg are you on? Should be your left leg. Surprise! So if I would take the arms out, it's this. But the first step forward is a high reach, then a low reach, then a low reach, then a high reach. So once you come back and lift them, keep them up there. That's where I'm struggling. Once I'm down, but then I forget to go back up. We're on the left side. 2 more, left side. Grapevine with the knee. Sweeping down in the direction you're going. Okay. Let's add the grapevine with the 3 knees. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Belly in, stand tall. A family. I've got all my sisters in me, you and me. So I'm going to go to the 3rd part. With your left leg, step forward and down, side, back, let's do that left leg again. Now see, I'm putting a little hop when my feet come together. That's gonna make it a little more intense. Right leg front, hey, hey. Side, backwards, sideways. Do it again, right leg forward, get down, sideways, backwards, sideways. One time left leg, one time. Side, back, side. Let's go over to the right leg. One time, front, side, back, side. Back to your left leg. Once more, down low, then come up high. Last time, side, right foot, hip, hip. Okay, we're gonna get a little water break here and then we'll come back and put it all together. What do you think? Hydration, hydration. Whew. Don't need a whole lot, just to wet your whistle. And then I know someone's not yelling at me. Get some water. Okay, I'm back on my right foot. So we'll do twos of everything. And then I'll get back, and you know how I cut things down when you do that. So you're gonna have to think a little more. So arms are optional. Start on the right foot, step touch, arms go up. Here we are. Do it again. Here's the grapevine. 3 knees. Grapevine. Grapevine. One more time to complete our 2 cycle. Okay, right leg steps forward in that lunge to the side, to the back, to the side. Left foot, to the side, and the back, to the side. Back to your right leg, hook, side, and back. 3, side, left foot, last round, side, back. And we're going to stay on the left foot and do step touches. Hold here. So I'm getting you to the left side. We'll take it from the top where the arms go up. Go. High, low, low. Repeat. High, low, low. And grapevine. 3 knees. And grapevine. Don't fight with your arms again. Up, up. Last one. And here's that forward lunge with left leg. Down, up, side. Let's go back on that lateral. Now we do the right foot, side. Come on, get to working. Yeah, my heart rate's going up. Left leg again, forward, sideways, backwards, sideways. Last time right leg, we go back to the right leg from the beginning. 2, 1, right foot, step touch high, low, low, high. Do high again, low. Here's the grapevine. 3 knees. Grapevine. 1 more each way. So really it's only 3 parts. Right foot does the forward lunge. Down, up, up, up. Left leg, side, back. Let's start on your left foot, step touch forward. Up, down, down, up. Hold them up. Here's your grapevine. And 3 knees. Again. Whew. Last time. It's your left foot going forward. This is where you can push a little. You get a little huffing and puffing. Right foot. Are you doing a little hop or a heel lift? Stay here, step touch, right, left. We're only going to do 1 of each thing. Hold on to your hats. Step touch forward, high, low, low, high, grapevine, 3 knees. down low, up high, grapevine, 3 knees, forward, right leg, side, back, side, right leg, step touch, arms up, down low, up high, 1 grapevine, 3 knees, left foot forward, down, side, back. On the left foot, step forward or step touch side, down, down, grapevine, 3 knees. Right foot does the forward. Watch your brain. Back, side, right foot, up high, down low, up high. Grapevine right, 3 knees, forward, sideways, backwards, sideways, step touch up, down, down, up, grapevine left, 3 knees, forward lunge, lateral lunge, backward lunge, side, right foot step touch, you getting it? Up, down, down, grapevine, 3 knees, try not to lead you astray, forward, side, backwards, side, step touch left, we're up, we're down, grapevine, go left, 3 knees, forward, left foot, we're going to give you one more time around the block, try hard, right foot, high, low, high, grapevine, 3 knees, forward lunge, up, high, step up, down low, grapevine, 3 knees, forward, right foot, up. Okay, we're moving on to something different. Forget the arms, feet are apart. This. Do you see what's happening? I'm putting my hands on the hips so you can see my body's turning. Really important, the heel comes up. That's for your knees. You're going to stay with that high and low. So when I go to your right, I'll reach up. When I go to the left, I'll reach down to the knee. And you want to be thinking up and then sinking down. Here it is. Down, down, down. Let me give you a profile. If you think you can go below that knee, reach down a little more, but you might want support for your back. Check your legs. Heel up, heel up. Same leg, it's just one we go down low. Push across, same feet. Got a little recovery. So we'll do the other side. When we go to the right, we'll be down low. When we go to the left, we'll be up high. Down low, up high. Look at your feet. Heel up, heel up. Get that foundation. Kind of a one-legged squat feeling as you take the weight out of the back leg. All the weight's on your front leg, not your knee. It'll be glutes. Reach across. Heel up. Let's do that one more time each side. Did your heart rates go up? Okay, so I go up high, down low. It's kind of a high-low day. High-low, high-low, high-low. Woo! Belly strong. Reach across. Heel up, knee bends. You're going to start to the right, go down low. Finish strong. Down. Down. All the weight on one foot. Woo. 2 more. Take a walkabout. Grab some water. Notice how you're feeling. Perception of exertion is what we use. So if you have tubing, get your tubing. Only sit down if you really need to sit down. Maybe you're already sitting down and enjoying a cup of coffee. I don't know. So you have a couple of grips. For those of you who have the tubing like this, the handles and the tubing, but the palms are up. It's like you're serving. If you don't have handles, you may want to take whatever you have and just hold it like this. Now this is double, so you really want it a little wider, otherwise you're not going to get any range of motion. If you have a single band like this, you're going to get a little more motion. Never let it go patoingi. Never let it have slack. Now I'm going to keep my feet moving from side to side, but that's how I like to do this. I'm not trying to make it a coordination, so if you'd rather just leave your feet apart or stay steady, that's up to you. Super glue upper arms into your body as we head into the rotator cuff. Palms are up. Here we go. Pull, release. Pull, release. Pull, release. So you want to be feeling that both arms are pulling simultaneously and equally. Not uncommon to find like one arm does more of the work. So pay attention to what your body is able to do. The tubing doesn't have to stretch out far because your elbows are stuck into your side. If it's too easy, you're going to choke up a little. If it's too hard, slack. 4, 3, we'll give a little rest, but don't lose your grip because we're going to repeat this, and rest. So you kind of feel that release happening in your shoulders. So the next one will be quick tugs. You can be steady, you can be moving, whatever is doing down below. Keep your belly and core in. Here we go. And pull quickly. Please don't leave me, don't you go. Ain't too proud to please, baby, baby. Oh, oh. Is you feeling your shoulders something? Woo. Breathe. Count to 8. Count to 4. And rest. Oh my gosh, if you did not feel your shoulders, what the heck were you doing? You could do a little roll around. Let's put this down so you have nothing in your hands, but we might want to load up in a moment. So I'm going to give you the hardest one first. This is a frontal raise. If I had weights in my hand, I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. So if I had weights in my hand, where is the load? It's not out here. It's back into my shoulder and apart my core. Otherwise, I do this. So this is my frontal raise. That's why I'm doing light weights. Tuesday we did that little circle thing up, which was very similar. So maybe you know what size weights to do. So we'll go through just this frontal raise with arms at your chest. Yeah, easy peasy, right? Even if you didn't have weights in your arms, having that range of motion in good form so it's not elevating the shoulders, it's just this. I'll take it, but I'm going to add a leg component and that might complicate things for some of you. I'm going to turn to the side. My feet are just a little wider than my hips. As I lean forward, one leg taps back. This is not a hamstring curl. My leg remains straight, so my hip extensor has to lift the entire length of the leg, and leaning forward adds some grace and ease to my back. So I did this. Let's try the other leg. You don't have to turn it. I'm just giving you a better view. So my knee is straight, even though my pants are a little baggy at the knee. So I want to feel this tightening. Okay, if I put this together, this is like how ballerinas do battements. They're at the bar, they have one arm forward, and then they do their battements. It does help in the back. So I'm going to do the frontal raise with the hip extension. It'll look like this. Let's do it unloaded first. See how things feel. Second set will be an option to load up. Okay? Belly in, lean forward. Your leg, your choice. Breathe. Yeah, you're going to feel some back extension work. That's okay. One more set of 8. So elements of balance, so if necessary, use one arm and anchor yourself with the other arm for stability. I got 4 more. 2 more. And then we go the other side. Yeah, you're going to feel your back. Lean forward, belly in, arms lift. You may have to stop doing this and do the twist. Shake it up, baby. A few more. Okay, pause. I would suggest that little hula motion again, but you may want to come down and do like a stretch of your back, rocking your pelvis here, or leaning on a chair or a counter. I'm going to choose to load up, and I'm using light weights. Maybe not so light. I have lighter ones than these. So this is my frontal raise. Yikes. And this is my hip extension. And we're not doing a large amount of repetitions, but we'll do about 12 on one side, 12 on the other. If you begin to say, not good for me, Karen, you can keep doing the hip work, but change the frontal raise to a palm up bicep curl. That might be a little more in line with what's better for you. So you get to choose. Okay, I'm going to try and do all frontal raise. Here I go. Use your options. Three, two, one. Set your weights down. Do a little hula. I found that to be a little challenging. If you need some hydration, I'm going to show you the next one. So the next one is shoulder press. All of you know, shoulders are not this way. It's this way, reaching up to get something and bringing it down. We'll do a set unloaded to work on our form. And then if you want, optionally load up. Now, in addition to the shoulder lift, we're going to do lateral raise for the leg. So abduction, going away from the body. Try not to tip as you do this. So both arms will go up and you'll come back down. Now that does require a lot of your core, otherwise you're going to tip over. So if you feel that your leg and balance isn't really happening very well today, do this and make it as light as possible. Okay, let's begin with your right leg. Hands at your shoulders, let's lift. Breathe. Toe forward. It's not a high lift. Can you fully straighten the elbows? Yes, your standing leg is getting a lot of the work. Let's pause. Bring the arms down. Recover in your hips. Zippo, zippo. Load up imaginary arms, left leg. Can you fully extend the arms? So straighten those elbows. Stand up tall. Modify as you need to. Otherwise, go for the best form you can demonstrate. 2 more. Okay, I'm going to load up. You do not have to. I'm going to do my lighter ones. I don't know. One pair is a 6 and one is a 5, so all things relative. We'll go back to that right leg. So my leg is to the side. Hands are here. You can turn the palms in. Begin. one and a rest, a well-deserved rest. Could you do this in the chair? Yeah, if you were just going to focus on your shoulders, you wouldn't have to do the legs. If you didn't want to do the shoulders, yeah, you could just work with the legs. Something for all of us. Okay, rest time over. Leg side. Hook. I'm blowing. I got 2 more. And let's take a rest. I'm going to bring the chair out, so I'd set my weights off carefully. I'll drag my chair out. Okay, so I mentioned this is kind of shoulder and core centric workout today. So this is my mountain climber. Mountain climbers. You stabilize with your hands, your knuckles, your forearms, and there are ways you can do this. At a wall, certainly, a counter or a table, something that's not going to slide. You can use the back of the chair, a little risky. Seated the chair is what I'm going to show you first. So I'm going to do this. I can be on palms, maybe. Let me see. Maybe. I think I'm going to go to knuckles, and I want my hands for the chair seat under my shoulders. So I'm okay with this. Then I step back to make a plank where my hips aren't high and my hips aren't low. So and I'm not going to push the chair away. I'm just staying like this. One knee will come forward toward the chair, foot goes back. If I just wanted to do this pace, I wouldn't get up the mountain very fast. So technically it should be this. And you see the chair isn't scooting off to the side. The back of the chair option. Yeah, figure out the one you want to do. This chair does not give me the alignment that I would load into, so it's a little easier for shoulders and wrists. But I am in a plank. I cannot jump this one, but I can do this, which I find quite challenging. Going as quickly as I can, not letting that chair move. Can you do it at the wall? Yes, you can. But watch where you put your hands. If you go to the wall here and then move your legs back, you're really not giving your shoulders good support. So you want the hands a little lower, palms or knuckles. Then when you step back, you're probably a better alignment. I'm going to turn my back to you, show you how you do the pace. So we're not going to count these. I'm just going to sing downtown. And then when we're done, I'll say stop. Yeah, so you're on your own. Okay, so think of Petula Clock. Downtown. Okay, a little place we can go to where they never close. Downtown, go! Gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with the two before the night is over. Happy again. Chin up and go downtown. Ugh. I'm working here, I'm working. Okay, everybody take a break. If you're bent over, watch blood pressure as you stand up. We'll do a second set. I'll demonstrate the back of the chair. The counter is really good because you know it's not moving and you can really push it. This one you got to be a little careful. Okay, ready to get to your position? Go! I'll see you there. We can't forget all our troubles, forget all our troubles. Downtown. Downtown. Chin up. Okay. So I learned at the back of the chair and the back of my arms get a challenge. Maybe get some water. Make sure your heart rate's not really racing. So if you need to walk around, bring your weights. I get the big boys. I'm going downtown today. So going to the first Thursday free at the Art Gallery in Palm Springs, which is downtown. All right, bicep tricep combo. You can do this standing. I'm ready to sit, but let me give you a review of what is done. It's a bicep curl, it's a hinge, it's a tricep extension, and then sitting or standing tall. For those of you saying, I don't want to sit down, you start tall, bend the elbows, hinge forward, straighten the elbows, and then lift tall. Don't overshoot your mark, and don't let the arms swing. Feel rather mechanical, as I often say. Okay. 4, 3, 2, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do kickbacks, so keep the arm up and just straighten. Notice my hand is not going up high. I don't do this. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's unnecessary. I don't let the weight swing past my hip. That kind of takes some of the work out of it. So I want to stop it at my hip and straighten the elbow. Oh my gosh. 4. And I'm going to stop. If I'm standing, I'll probably want to go the other side of the chair. If you're behind the chair, it won't matter. If you're seated, swing around so you have space. Belly in, back up. Row kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, get that mechanical feeling, not just swinging things. So this leaning over, keeping that belly in. So my next one is just going to lead me to all kickbacks. Hold it here, kick back, kick back, kick back. Make sure that elbow is fully straightening. Hang on, 3, 2, 1. And if you're standing, watch your blood pressure. We're all going to come to the chair. Now you can keep a weight for this one. This is just leaning back, leaning forward. Remember, I think I've mentioned the most important abdominal muscles are the transversus abdominis, TBA, just call it the TBA. And that's where these muscles go like this when you pull in your belly. They give support to your back. So those of us with issues with our back, help yourself out. We do have obliques. They rotate us, lean us. And then the rectus ab, you only use it to get out of bed in the morning or up from your nap. I'm going to hold a weight. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm right out at the edge of my chair. The weight at my chest makes the lean back much more challenging than if I were to put the weight forward, which you might want to do because it does kind of help you get a bigger range of motion. If you said, I don't want to use the weight, just set it down. Let me turn to the side so you can see what I'm not doing. I don't want this. This is not good for your back. So this is from the hip joint, kind of a hinge. Your feet need to stay on the floor so you don't tumble back if you're sitting sideways. Okay, so if I do this, I feel much more stable. I still feel that I'm getting some abdominal wall because I'm pulling my belly in using TBA. But maybe I want to go here. Oh yes. Feel free to mix and match. Can you hear me breathing? I'm going shh. Now when I breathe out hard, it helps recruit the abdominal muscles. So I'm not rocking. I'm going to go and hold. Let's just stay back. Hold it there. Zip your zipper. Chin up. You feel like your back wants to round. Don't let that happen. If anything, you can move your load off a little bit. Okay, come up. Breath in. One more goal and isometric contraction. So go to the isometric contraction. Stay here. Lose some of the weight. Let the arms be out. Belly in. Don't let it push out. I wish it didn't push out. Yes, if you feel your hip flexors, that wouldn't be uncommon. 4, 3, 2, release, and come up. Okay, offload. Come and sit. I'm going to rest on my forearms. This is a rotation, so if you know that twisting doesn't feel good to your back, you're just going to turn your head because you want to have mobility of your neck. So I'm going to move my legs a little closer together. Use just the right, my left arm to you on my thigh, and then my right arm is free. So I have grout lines in my tile. You may have a pattern in your rug. So I want you to do a straight line, abducting to the side, then drop the shoulder of the arm that's on your leg and lift the shoulder of the arm that's free to go up. And then come back down. So my arm is not going behind me nor in front of me, it's just moving laterally. So as it starts to go, to get it higher, so it can only go so far, I let my torso become involved, not coming up, I'm still leaning forward. So get that nice rotation. Reach, straight arm, and down. And let's do one more. Raise the arm, drop the shoulder, and if you're not doing this, you're just looking off to the side. Good enough. Bring that hand down, both hands on your thighs. Come up, we're gonna sit and spin for a minute, so I'll just go around. All right, let's set up on the other side using my forearm. Releasing what would be your left arm. Going slow and attentive to how this is feeling. My arm begins to laterally raise. It can only go so far, so I think of dropping the bottom shoulder so I can lift the top shoulder. And then bring that arm back down. So hopefully I strengthened your shoulders and didn't aggravate them. Wouldn't want to do that to you or to me. We did a little bit of core. One more time. Did some work for our legs. Come down, both hands on my legs. Come up, I'm gonna circle around. I remember to go the other way. I feel myself kind of cooling down. I have that warm glow. All right, I'm gonna put my ankle on my thigh for a hip stretch. Sitting nice and tall. Did you see how my body changed? If you didn't, look, I was like this when I brought my leg up, and then I self-corrected to an upright posture so I can get around into that hip joint. Do not have to do this. You can do just crossing your ankles. You really have to sit up tall, and then you'll lean forward, probably further than most of us would do. So you want to work within the hip joint possibilities that you have today. This is where we kind of change that go, go, go to a kind of relaxing through the neck and the shoulders and allowing the strength that we worked through, particularly the hips right now, to calm down. Let's switch to the other side. So again, crossing at the ankles, lifting up tall, hinging forward, or placing ankle on thigh. Here's me sitting up nice and tall. I like grew 2 inches, right? And then I hinge forward, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. I would encourage you to pay attention to your breathing. So gee, for the last hour of our workout, we were really focused and attentive to ourselves. Self-care is really good. I know a lot of you are givers, so you'll be giving to society or your loved ones. Or there may be so many other things that you're busy with in your life that you just kind of forget about you. So let me remind you that self-care is positive. We do our physical workout, we make good food choices, all things in moderation. And please hydrate, even in the winter months, we want to make sure that we're getting water. I know, water, bathroom, water, bathroom. Okay, I'm going to come down to the side of my chair. So lifting up, walking over. Oh, there's a weight, a tripping thing. So let me stick it under my chair. So I want a big stretch on the side of my body. If I'm holding the chair with what would be your left hand or counter or whatever, take your outside leg. For this one, it's the right leg, and it's going to just step over. So a little bit of balance. Then take that outside arm, whichever leg has crossed over, lift up nice and tall and lean toward the chair. So really it's a full body stretch from the tip of the fingers, down your arm, down your hip, across your thigh, your ribs. If you think you can look up, that might also be something to do. But you're holding on to something so you have support for your back and balance. The high arm lifts and comes down. Let's take that outside leg, put up forward, back up your hips. There's my hamstring stretch once again. As I come up, take that outside leg, slide it back on the ball of the foot. You see on the ball of the foot, bend the knees, push the tush. Lift up your sternum. That might be enough to feel right here, but again, as we did when we started, if you want to take the arm that's behind and lean in, you'll find it's a little different than the first stretch I just gave you a moment ago. So there's that. Good, hold there. As you release, set up on the other side. Let's see, I wanted this last song. Okay. Outside leg crosses over the inside leg. Open the arm, get up, laterally lean over. So again, watch the shoulders. If you feel like I don't want that arm up straight, you can still get this full body stretch by bending the elbow or extending the arm. You'll notice a sensation to want to go forward. Push against it, open up. Using the chair, the arm comes up. What did I do here? What did I do here? Did it go right to the hamstring stretch? Seems like I did something else. Having a brain fart, hips go back, chest goes forward. Maybe this is where I came, I don't remember. Tighten the belly as you come up. That outside leg goes back on the ball of the foot. You move the hips forward, you lift up the chest. This might be enough. Or the arm of the leg that's behind can also rise and lean over. Now this is what we just did a moment ago, but when this leg was crossed over, a whole different feeling. This is where you're going to get a little more in the front of your hip. And release. Again, come back and do a little bit of hula. And the other way. So when you do the hula, watch out for your landmines on the floor. You're zipping your zipper. So you're going to